Whirlwind 2 days of meetings, President Trump departing China with great fanfare. The Chinese rolling out the red carpet until the very end. Before leaving, Trump touting his close relationship with Chinese President Xi.
He's a man I respect greatly, become really a friend.
The president and Xi touring the gardens inside the Communist Party headquarters. But questions remain about what progress was made here.
It's pretty awesome that Donald Trump's first statement leaving China was, you know, Xi Jinping has a beautiful ballroom. Incredible.
The president came to Beijing hoping to convince Xi to use his influence over Iran, one of China's closest allies, to open the Strait of Hormuz.
We did discuss Iran. We feel very similar to Iran. We want that to end. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. We want the straits open.
But it's unclear if Xi agreed to pressure Iran.
He said he's not going to give military equipment. That's a big...
His takeaway from the entire trip, this trip of massive geopolitical consequence, is the fact that Xi Jinping also had a ballroom. Yes, that's right. And it was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful ballroom, and we need one that's even more beautiful. Everything ballroom.
Statement. He said that today. That's a big statement. He said that strongly. But at the same time, he said, you know, they...
President Ballroom, dude. President Trump says the White House ballroom will open around September 2028. China has a ballroom, and so should the USA. Not even a joke. He did that shit, bro. He did that. He tweeted that shit. He truthed that shit. From the goddamn plane. He got on the plane, wheels up, and he was like, they got a ballroom and a garden. We got to do both. China has a ballroom, and so should the USA. It's under construction ahead of schedule and will be the finest facility of its kind anywhere in the USA. Thank you for all the support I have been given in getting this project going. Scheduled opening will be around September of 2028. The man I am walking with is President Xi of China, one of the world's great leaders, President Donald J. Trump. China also has high-speed rail. Connect high-speed rail to the ballroom. He won't ever do anything good. That's the problem. He won't do anything good. He won't look at China's like unbelievable gains in infrastructure and development and go, we got to do that here, okay? He only cares about dumb, flashy shit. Dumb, flashy shit that's in his own interest. That's the reason he has a lot of respect for how Xi has tremendous command, and not just Xi, but like the party has tremendous command over like cultural forces too. He loves that. He's like, yep, that's right. They control it. The media, they know how to act right in China. We got to do that here. My media, very, very bad. They do a lot of back talk. I don't like it. Look at Xi. Xi would never allow that to happen. It's stuff like that. It's always the wrong lessons that he learns, you know? It was jarring to see how well-behaved he was, and it turns out he was well-behaved because of the ballroom, okay? I'm surprised he didn't say, look at the big, beautiful wall they built. We must build a wall. All the same, we must build an even greater wall. I will build an even greater wall, the greatest wall of China. The greatest wall of China. China.
A lot of their oil there, and they'd like to keep doing that.
Trump, who brought along with him over a dozen top American business leaders, also touting what he claims are, quote, fantastic trade deals, saying China will be buying American soybeans and 200 Boeing planes. But the Chinese have not confirmed these commitments.
He said, I think it was a commitment. I mean, it was sort of like a statement, but I think it was a commitment.
Throughout the trip, Trump laying on the flattery.
You're a great leader. I say it to everybody. You're a great leader.
I say it!
Sometimes people don't like me saying it, but I say it anyway because it's true.
President Xi striking a more serious tone. When our two sides cooperate, both benefit, he said. When we confront each other, both suffer. China and the United States should be partners instead of rivals.
Holy shit, it's the same with Iran. What's going on? What's happening? There are countries all around the world that have a different way of seeing the world than we do. This obviously must not go on. What's going on? Countries like Iran happen to exist so close to our military bases. Well, everyone knows that our military bases are defending principled democracy, the principles of liberalism that our founding fathers fought long and hard for. What's going on? Why are these countries so close to our military bases? What do they want from us?
你看看这棵树 Take a look at the
这是一个两棵树连在一起了。
two trees.
Dude, this stuff is so awesome. Watching him, what he said here is so funny. He's like a jealous lover, okay? Where he will be like, do you bring other leaders here? Do you kiss them? Or is it just me? Tell me it's just for me, she. Say it's just for she. Those two trees is just like you and I. You know Trump ain't retaining any of this info? No, he is. This is the most presidential he's ever been.
是100多年前的一棵树。
It's a history of over 100 years.
It's 100 years.
100年吗？哦，
不止啦，不止100多年。
非常不
Close to 200.
非常不一般的。
我告诉
Right
你
here,，
这边的树全部是在200-300年以上，那边还有一个400多年。
All the trees here are around 200 to 300 years old. And the big one, just behind
那
it,
是粗一点，是
about
400。
400 years old.
They live that long, these trees.
是的，还有1000年的树。
And there are trees
在其他的。
He's laughing. He's like, yes, of course there are trees that are hundreds of years old, man. That's just not even a China specific thing. That's just a tree specific fact. Okay. Yes, trees do live that long. Even in the United States of America, as a matter of fact. He literally laughed. He's like, yes. Wow. Even in China, they got trees that have been around for thousands of years. Can you believe it? It's so funny. Ay. What a trip. Yeah, this is a big deal, by the way. Zhongnanhai is obviously where Chinese leadership works, right? This is where he lives, this is where he works. It's a big deal to have the American president there, especially after the United States of America once again showed that it has no respect for international law, norms that have been followed since before there were nation states, right? Internationally. So the fact that they are still letting him into this place is pretty crazy. Yeah, after Trump showed great interest in the garden, she offered to send him rose seeds from the. This was great. Here, look. This is fucking awesome. It's genuinely hilarious how eager Trump is to feel like he's treated special by China. There's a Chinese saying, "Peng Sha," literally kill with praise, and normally something you do to someone. Trump might be the first leader who actively requests it. Yeah, he literally asks the president, other prime ministers and presidents, does he bring them here? Can you tell me I'm special? Can you tell me I'm special?
Yes,
When from other countries, presidents and prime ministers, does he bring them?
很少。这个地方我们首先以前外事活动不在这里，后来有外事活动以后极少有这么去。
in the past, we never had.
Wow, he loves it. He said, yo, we had Putin in here. Oh, he's like, that's great. Me and Putin.
你看这个280年，清乾隆年280年，这摸一摸，这都是很好。150年。
150 years old.
Wow. That's great. I'll touch it. That's great. I love touching. I love grabbing the trees. But the one thing I want to touch is not just your hand, but your heart. Will you let me touch your heart? From the Qianlong era in the Qianlong era from the Qing dynasty. It's 280 years, but my love for you is stronger than the bonds that this tree has with God's green earth.
So they live.
150年。
It's pretty old. It's getting pretty old for a tree.
对于树来讲，寿命
Nice.
It's getting pretty old for a tree. It's getting up there. Wow. Oh. Oh, he's so fucking stupid. He is the perfect representative for our stupid ass country. I'm sorry. There is perhaps no better representative of American lack of curiosity, American exceptionalism than Donald Trump.
Nice place.
很美的地方，
I like it.
我很喜
I
欢，
like this place.
我喜欢这地儿。
I
所
could
有
get
这
used to
里
this.
的
我这地儿能待得惯。
展现的这种生命啊，展现的这种历史啊，让我们站在这里啊，我们都是深受这种影响。
Do you think after visiting there, Trump was staring out the window of the plane melancholically? Absolutely. 100%. 100%. It's like, nobody understands me like she understands me.